What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Lena, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Period. And today, as y'all could tell by the title down below, what we finna be getting into and what we finna be talking about, yeah, you came to the right place. Before we get into this video, dang, my hair is just like. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet already. Join the team, join the family. If you're not lit over there, bring that ass on over here, baby. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Alright, y'all. So this topic is gonna be something that I'm sure some people probably don't be understanding about the relationship. But me personally, it's like, why not talk about it? Why not talk about it? Like, let's talk about it for real. You got this old man driving this rickety car and the shit dragging. Anyways, I just seen it out my window. But anyways, so it's weird to me how a female, like a gorgeous, pretty, just beyond pretty female will get with a person, and before actually getting to know the person, they'll get with them, and then the female is literally catching themselves like, why is this person cheating on me, or why is this person, being friendly and stuff like that. And to be honest, baby, this is my advice to you. Let them. If they want to talk to another female, let them. Because I kid you not, the next person that comes around is going to give you the time of the day and look at your beauty and be like, dang, your beauty is everything. And not look at your beauty like, dang, your beauty is everything. I'm pretty sure you got hella options. You got niggas all on. Don't deal with them people. Deal with the person that will look at your beauty and just know that you're not like disloyal, dishonest, a liar, a cheater, or a manipulator. But if you with somebody who's like, oh, who you talking to behind my back? Or, oh, I know you be talking to people when I'm not around. Now, if they're saying it in a joking manner and they know that you're really loyal and they just pushing a few buttons, don't take it deep. But if they're being dead serious to where they're like, oh, I know you talking to people behind my back and just starting stuff with you, baby, you do not need to deal with that. If they know that other people will give you the time in the day and attention, you're doing something right, and that person is just not for you at all. Because if they were for you, they wouldn't be worrying about the next person talking to you. They wouldn't worry about who you're talking to. They wouldn't worry about who be blowing your phone up or who you be texting when they're not around. Like, they wouldn't be worried about those things, because at the end of the day, if they knew the type of person you was, by getting with them and being with them, they'll understand that you're only for them. But if they don't understand that, and you catch yourself getting cheated on, getting lied to, and all this stuff, baby, they're not for you. They is not for you. You don't have to sit here and try to convince a person, oh, I'm not talking to somebody else. Because when that time in that day comes where you just up and bounce and do you and actually be in a relationship that actually treats you the way you want to be treated, baby, your world will change tremendously. Like, when I say tremendously, it'll change tremendously. But if you're the type of female that you bad, you look good, this and that, and then you with a guy and you throw in his face, oh, I get hell of attention, you're basically kind of like, especially if the guy really likes you and he trusts that you not doing nothing behind his back, and you just come out of nowhere and just be like, oh, this guy is trying to talk to me and this and this and that. First off, he already knows how you look. So obviously he's going to know that the next guy is going to want to look at you or want to talk to you. But for you to come out your mouth and say, oh, this person want to talk to me, or this guy's trying to flirt with me, you're opening up that man's brain to thinking like, okay, is she going to entertain this person? Because it's not really the other person that's really hitting on the girl. it's the girl taking action on that man hitting on that girl. If she takes the action on flirting back or talking back to where it makes your partner feel uncomfortable, then sis, what are you doing? That's no. You don't bring up any of that. The only way to get a guy to understand that you have options without having to sit there and entertain them options, deck yourself out real cute, right? Make sure that your nigga go with you. Deck yourself out real cute. He don't need to go in the store with you, just leave him in the car. That way when you walk out of the car and he sees you walking out of the car and then there's people around trying to talk to you, that's how it goes. Because I've had that happen many times. So I'll go to the store and a person behind the register, it'll be a female or a male. A person behind the register will tell me I look good, I look pretty, I look gorgeous. I even had a mask on last time. I had a mask on like this, right? And all the girl seen was my eyes. And from her looking at my eyes, she was like, oh my gosh, I could tell by the mask. Like, she was like, I know you got a mask on, but I could tell that you're gorgeous. So when I took the mask off, because my nigga was there, he was like, how you know she gorgeous and she got the mask on? And he was like, take your mask off. So I took it off. She's like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Off rip. Like, if a person could, whether it's a male or a female, if a person could sit there and give you a compliment in front of your nigga without you having to say, oh, I'm gorgeous, I'm pretty, they already know, because if they didn't know, they wouldn't be getting with you to begin with. Now, the only thing you have to have is class. If you ain't got class, what are you doing? A guy is not going to sit here and be with a female, even if you're in a relationship. If you carry class, I'm gonna school y'all. You carry class, bro, I promise you on life, if you carry yourself with class, a nigga's not gonna want to leave. Because 9 times out of 10, a bitch who's more ratchet than a female with class, a guy's gonna look at all ratchet women, right? And a guy who don't respect you is really gonna look at you and be like, dang, you're just a quick, nut for me to bust. Like, seriously. That's how a guy's gonna look at you. If you just dress any kind of way, boobies all out, cleavage all out like this, and booty all out with booty shorts and stuff, and makeup all on, and you just trying to get yourself to be noticed so bad. You doing that is gonna get a nigga to look at you like, she's not really worth shit to me, but let me just fuck with her for the moment time being. You get with a person like that, baby, I guarantee your heart gonna be broken 1,000,001 times. I promise you, because I've seen it before. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I've seen it. The shit is not fun. Another thing, if you're in a relationship, it's okay to throw your booty up at your boyfriend, you feel me? But don't do it too much where he's just like, that's all she want to do is just throw her ass at me. Like, build a connection with him. Build a connection to where when y'all have talks, you're not just randomly talking about anything. Talk about something that catches his attention, that catches your attention at the same time. Talk about something that brings life to the situation. Even if it's about making money together or building together, or talk about like stuff like, oh, I'm thinking about starting a new career and I've been thinking about it. Talk about something that's gonna have your man thinking like, dang, like, this girl is always like on point with stuff. She's on point with the stuff she talks about. She's on point with who she is as a person. She's on point with her attitude. She's on point with her beauty. She's on point with her class. And when a man sees that in a woman, a man's gonna respect you 10 times more than a nigga that's gonna look at you as if you're nothing. And you could be everything. You could be everything. And the way you're presenting yourself to a man, or not a man, but to a nigga, is gonna look at you like, this bitch is really nothing to me. So, me personally, in the beginning, I was literally playing so hard to get with my boyfriend. Like, it was to the point where I was just like, I don't know what your intentions are. You're being a little too sweet. And any guy could be sweet to any female just because they want to talk to them. Any guy could sit here and say anything to a female just to keep them around. Me personally, I see right through the BS. Due to the simple fact of me dating females. It was like I put myself in a guy's shoes a long time ago. And I really just gave myself that masculine energy. Like, okay, I was a guy, right? And a girl's throwing herself at me. How would I react, or how would I be towards that female? You feel me? So I really put myself in a guy's shoes. Not saying that I'm going to know everything that a guy does, especially towards a female, but certain things are just common sense, okay? So, in the beginning, my boyfriend did open up and tell me some things, which who knows if I'm going to open up and talk about it one of these days, but when I'm open enough to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But there's some things in the beginning that he's told me about, and it left me like, dang, like, what? That's how you seen me? That's how you looked at me? Knowing that that's not how I came off to you as? And it was not even because of that. It was just because of the females that he dealt with. So it's just like, watch who you involve yourself with. Really study a person, especially if you like them. You could like somebody and it just really ain't gonna work, or whatever. But at the same time, don't just settle for anything, especially if you're in a relationship with a guy that will look at your beauty and be like, you know, who else are you talking to other than me? Watch out for those people, because they're the ones that are 9 times out of 10 gonna hurt your feelings and break your heart. I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna open up about this part. Not that I'm throwing him under the bus or exposing him or anything, because that's not the case. We've grown from a lot of stuff, and it's more to it than just what I'm about to say to you guys. But I'm not gonna lie, I caught my boyfriend doing things that I just was like, I thought we were better than this. There's not one time that he's caught me cheating at all. Yes, I got cheated on by him. Well, I won't say, matter of fact, let me not say that. I'm not going to say I got cheated on, because he said he didn't cheat. But it's just like, you don't have to have sex with somebody to cheat. Lying is already cheating. So, for you to sit here and lie to my face, that's already cheating to me. But it is what it is. But I caught him texting, you know, somebody that he does have, you know, a child with. And between him texting her and her texting him, I see how she texted him, and it's the same thing of what I would say, but it was more like, it was kind of a manipulated thing. I wouldn't manipulate him. I would be genuine with what I say. And it was like something she would say, I would say, but then it kind of like seemed like she was kind of being manipulated to it in a way. Hold on, y'all, because this one thing is like irritating. Y'all heard nothing, okay? Anyways, so yeah. Fast forward, we're just gonna not really talk about that, but I just want to say that, yeah, he he did some things. Not only that, it's not even the text message that really was bothering me. It was it was the simple fact that I had gut feelings about stuff. In my heart, in my gut, in my mind, I just stomach tossing and turning. I'm trying to figure out, like, is he doing stuff behind my back? Is he doing things that, like what? And I would go to my friends about it, and I would open up to them about it, and they would tell me, like, girl, it sounds like he's cheating. Like, the stuff that you're feeling, if you have to question it, it sounds like he's cheating. And I've never really been in something like that before, to where I have to go to a friend and ask and talk to them about the stuff I'm feeling. But if they sit there and tell me, like, yo, like, it's that, like, bruh. So I would go to him and I'll talk to him about it, and then instead of him talking to me and saying, babe, it's not that, like, it's none of that, like, you know, just talking to me, no, he'll get defensive. And you know I've ripped when a person gets defensive. Instead of just being cool, calm, and collected and just saying, babe, it's not that. No, he gets defensive. When a person gets defensive, they're guilty, okay? When they're defensive, they're guilty. And he'll get defensive and be like, oh, this is what he'll say. Oh, you just want to start an argument. Here you go with the bullshit again. And you always want to do this emotional stuff instead of being understanding. But mind you, we didn't really have a connection like that in the beginning. It was kind of like I fell for him while he was just wanting to just not really have nothing serious going on. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of being a little delusional in my brain. Thinking like, yes, this nigga is for me. This nigga is for me. But then, I had to really come to my senses like, girl, you being delusional. And that's just the whole part in saying, like, make sure when you're talking to somebody that you get to know them before you just up and jump into a relationship. So there's a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of stuff. And hopefully I'll be open and willing to speak about these things. Right now we're doing perfectly fine. I actually, like, withdrawn my energy from giving too much, and now he's, like, coming to me. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna have my guard down. It's still gonna be up, but I'm still gonna show my love, because that's always been there. But when it's time to put your foot down in certain situations, you gotta do what you gotta do. But to be honest, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all want a part 2, let me know, and I'll make a part 2. If y'all want to have a girls talk, let me know, and, you know, I'll make a video on that. I don't know if I'm gonna make another video today, so I'm tying up my hair. It's hot. I can't leave it down anymore. It's too much. But if y'all want to see any other videos, just let me know. This is just something I needed to, like, share and get off my chest, because it's like, no female deserves to be treated, even if you're not the prettiest girl in the world, like, you could still find ways to be pretty, bro. Like, don't just look at me and be like, oh, I wish I looked. Baby, I got problems in my life too. Trust and believe that. My beauty does not determine me having the best life ever. My beauty does not determine, oh, I have the finest house in the world, or the finest car in the world, or all the money in the world. Like, that, my beauty does not define none of that. So don't look at somebody just because they have hair, or they have a pretty face, or they have a banging body. Like, people still got problems, bro. People still got problems. Like, think about it. But anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The next subscribers that, you know, subscribe to my channel. Most definitely will get a shout out. I'll be right back. 'Cause I'm gonna see who subscribe to my stuff. I got my phone. I want to see who subscribed to me. Okay, so I'm gonna check. Even if it's one subscriber, like I said from my last video, if the last 5 new people subscribe to my channel, I will most definitely shout you out. Let's see. I think that's all. So I got 2 new subscribers. I appreciate y'all for just showing love. I appreciate y'all for just, for rocking with your girl. Like I said, I will be shouting out those who subscribe to my stuff. So the first 2 people, like I said, I'm gonna do 5 people, but whoever I see, since there's only 2 that subscribed, I'm just gonna shout those 2 out. Thank you, Paul Jones, for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you. Just know that I got freaking bangers coming, okay? I got a lot of stuff coming, so I appreciate you for your subscription. And let me make sure I show you. So that's him, y'all. Shout out to Paul Jones and Monexia. I don't know how to pronounce this. I really don't like to read accounts that just don't really have a name. But shout out to this person. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Much love and support. And without further ado, I'm about to sign out. Bye.